open cluster. Already default cluster is available. So I will use the same default cluster here. Then I will entering into host. No node is available. So I will add the node. So I will click on host, KVM. KVM was added into default cluster. Name of the host is localhost. So the same machine I am installing KVM also. Otherwise you can enter the IP address. Okay. Here same machine I have installed KVM. So I will add that host, create. The host was added. Wait for a few seconds. Then it will be refreshed. I will refresh. Yes, on. Now it's turned on. Initially init, now it's turned on. It's having 400. Then allocated memory is 7.5 GB. So the host is ready. Now I will add one more host for virtual machine migration. So local host dot local domain. Localhost dot local domain. I will create this host too. Init. It initialization. The status is initialized. Please wait for a few seconds. Refresh. Yes, status also on. Now I will create two hosts. If you are having multiple machine, you can add multiple hosts too. For example, in my machine 172.16.20.196. In that machine also I am having a KVM. So I can create another host. But this machine I am not enabling host to outside. So it not works here. So whenever needed, I can permit for I am enabling secure shell. Now I am not enabling SSH. So these two servers only it will be added. Okay. If you are installing node, you can enable secure shell. Then only the node was added anywhere. Okay. Now the host was added. Now two hosts is available. One is localhost. Second one localhost.local domain. Now everything works fine. Now you can create a network. The second level, you can create a virtual network. So you can go to virtual network and click this plus symbol, create. So you can create virtual network for your VM. So I have named it as VNet. I have named my virtual network as VNet. If needed, you have give a configuration. This is my new virtual network. So already my host also grouped to default cluster. So VNet also grouped into default cluster. Okay. If needed, you can create your own cluster too. So default cluster. Now you can go to the second tab, CONF, configuration. Second tab, configuration, CONF. So the network mode is bridged mode. Okay, there are collection of network mode is available. Here you are using a network mode as bridged mode. Then the bridge name is BR0. The bridge name is BR0. Then address. You can provide the IP address. So I will provide the IP address 172.16.20.230. Number of machines, I need 10 machines. 30, 31, 32, 33. So 10 IP addresses are allocated. Okay. Then security, QoS, and context, I won't modify these set of things. Initially, I can enter my virtual network name. Next, I can enter into configuration. That is, I am choosing bridge network. Then I have typed BR0. Then address, IPv4 addressing. I will choose the starting IP address is 172.16.20.230. Then the entire size of my network is 10. So 10 IP address is allocated or assigned in my network, virtual network. Create. Yes. So my virtual network was created. The owner of the virtual network was one admin. It's also under the group one admin. Then there is currently no reservation. Nothing, no IP address was reserved, but it's having 10 IP addresses. 0 IP address was reserved, having 10 IP address. So entire thing was displayed. If needed, you can click on this. It view the entire detail, the read, write permission, owner permission, bandwidth permission, everything was displayed here. So now I have created VM. So initially I can create an infrastructure. After that I have to create a network. The first stage I have to create an infrastructure. The second stage I am creating the network. The stage 3, the third stage, it's a storage creation, data store. So you need 3 different type of data store. The first data store is file data store, second one is image, third one is system. So I will create a new data store, create the data store for my machine. So something K7 underscore files. So I will choose file shared mode. Okay, choose file shared mode. So this used to store my images or system or files. It's a files. So I will choose files. Create. Similarly, I will create my second data store, K7 underscore images. I will choose images. Create. I will create another data store, K7 underscore system. So I will choose system data store. Create. So currently I have created 3 data store, three data storage environment. All the files are stored in files data store. The operating systems are stored in images data store. All the system oriented files are stored in system data store. Okay. So I have created 3 type of data store. One is a file data store, second one is an image data store, third one is a system data store. File data store which holding all the additional files. Image data store which holding operating system. System data store which holding system files. Now data store is ready. Now images. So currently no images are available. Image in the sense dump operating system. So I can go to Google. I will type the image, CirOS image, a tiny OS that is called a CirOS image. So download CirOS image from Get OpenStack Images. Here CirOS image download page. I will click here. Here I will choose the version for 6.1. The image was available. I will download the image. IMG file. So already I have downloaded. Anyway, I will paste it into different folder. 1. So save the file. So it's a very tiny image. So the image was downloaded and saved here. Similarly, I have downloaded another one operating system. There are collection of dump operating systems are available. I will choose Ubuntu image. I will choose Ubuntu based image, minimal version, releases. I will choose the focal release. I will choose any one of the version. Then I can download that image file. So currently I have downloaded one for CirOS, the second operating system for Ubuntu operating system. Currently I download one for CirOS, the second operating system was Ubuntu operating system. The two images were downloaded. Wait for a few seconds. The download is under process. Now these 2 files were downloaded. Download was completed. Now you can go to your dashboard and then click on add, create the name of the image. So CirOS. I will type the same name, CirOS. Then operating system image. Then I will choose K7 images data store. Then path and URL, I will choose upload option. Choose a file from E:. I think desktop. Desktop, there is a folder called as K7. Inside that, the folder called as 1. I will add CirOS. The file was uploading. Create. Wait for a few more seconds. The CirOS was a very tiny OS. So the image was uploaded into K7 image data store. Yes, now ready. The OS was ready. Similar way, I can upload the another OS. The second OS was Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Choose the same image, then upload. Then choose the URL, Ubuntu folder. Then I will create. This file was a little large, so it takes few seconds. So initially I have upload SirOS image. Next I have upload Ubuntu image. So image is a dump operating system. So in the top of my infrastructure, this operating system which will be loaded. Yes, now two operating system was loaded in my data store. In that storage, initially you can create a data store. The data store which need three different data stores. One is a file data store, second one is an image data store, third one is a system data store. In that image data store, I have uploaded Ubuntu operating system image as well as SirOS operating system image. SirOS operating system image. Now data store was ready. Files. Currently, I won't upload any files. Now it's not required. Marketplaces, apps, these are not required for now. So storage was completed. Initially, I have created infrastructure. Under that, I have added two hosts, cluster and host. After that, I have created virtual network. So 10 IP addresses was added. After that, I have created 3 data stores. Now I have uploaded 2 virtual machine images. Now I have uploaded 2 virtual machine images. Now I am entering into the last part, templates for VM creation. Templates for VM creation. Click on create a new template. My new template named as K7 _ SirOS. I will choose the hypervisor as KVM. I will choose the hypervisor as KVM. Memory as 1 GB. Physical CPU as 1 GHz. Virtual CPU also 1 GHz. Yes, fine. Now I will enter into second tab. Name SirOS. Choose hypervisor as KVM. Then 1 GB storage and virtual CPU 1 and physical CPU 1. Now I am entering into second part, storage. The SirOS and Ubuntu OS are available. I will choose SirOS. Now it's added in the blue color. I will choose SirOS, so SirOS was added. Then I will click on network. Click on network. Already VNet is available. I can click VNet. So VNet was added. Among that 10 IPs available, 1 IP is assigned to SirOS. Now OS and CPU, input, output, actions, context, scheduling, and VM group. You won't touch these. So general, you can type the name of the virtual machine template and KVM and choose memory, CPU, and virtual CPU. Then go to storage, you can choose your operating system. Go to network, you can choose your virtual network. Then you can click create button. Now VM template is ready. Now VM template is ready. Similar way, I can create VM template for Ubuntu. So create K7 _ Ubuntu. Hypervisor is KVM. Memory is 1 GB. Processor is 1. Virtual processor is 1. Then I will enter into storage. I will choose Ubuntu operating system. Network, I have choose my VNet. I can click create. Now I am uploading two images. The one is a Ubuntu image, second one is a SirOS image. The 2 images are mapped to my VM templates. Now template is ready. The 2 images are mapped to my VM template. Now the entire template was ready. Now it's your duty to start the VM. So you can click on the instance and VM. Click on the instance and VM. Then you can click on create button and I will choose SirOS VM. I will choose SirOS VM and create. Now VM was creation was in process. Status is pending. Please wait for few more seconds. VM creation is under process. Please wait for few more seconds. The IP address assigned was 172.16.20.230. You can refresh. Yes, VM is running. VM is initially bending and boot and initialize and running. Now here the VM is ready. You can type this IP address in any VNC. You can type this IP address in VNC. You can open SirOS. You can type this IP address in any VNC, any virtual machine, or any virtual box. You can view this too. I can download some VNC, putty VNC. I think putty Linux is available. Putty Windows. Download putty for Windows. You can, I think Windows installer is available. Anyway, you can download this thing. So anyway, this is what the VM was created. Similar way, you can click this link. Please see here, the owner having use and manage service. Then I can install putty first. So here the IP address of that machine is 172.16.20.230. The start time is this. The deployment ID is this. The entire marketplace. Then I can view the capacity, the storage capacity and real memory usage. Then storage, the storage usage. Currently it's not used. Network allocation usage. The snapshot of my operating system. Take a snapshot. So it can take a snapshot of, currently it's in progress. So it can take a snapshot. Placement, it's running in localhost.local domain. It's running in localhost.local domain. Then action, currently there is no action. If needed, you can add action for real-time verification. Configuration, already it's running on the port number 5900. The type of client is VNC client. The type of client is VNC client. 1 second. Then the templates, this is the template for this operating system. This is the log file of this operating system. Entire operating system works fine. Whenever you can install, for example, I'm having something called as Linux system. In that Linux system, you can type, if you are having a Linux machine, you can type yum install virt-viewer virtual machine viewer, virtualization virtual machine viewer, and then you can type virt-viewer. Then which will open the virtual machine, the entire SirOS operating system which is open in that viewer. Okay, currently it's for Windows. Here there is no VNCs available. So these two commands are used to view the virtual machine in Linux operating system. Now I will go to my machine. I can create the another VM. I can create the another VM. Why it's not installed? I can create another VM for Ubuntu operating system. For Ubuntu operating system, I can click create. So the IP address was 172. Please see here, the IP address was 172.16.20.231. The second IP address was assigned. It's bending. Please wait for a few more seconds. It's prologue. Wait. Yeah. Now my VM was running. Both the VM was running. If you are having VNC viewer, I think if putty is installed, VNC viewer is ready. For Windows, putty is not installed. Anyway, if needed, you can run the same in CentOS. CentOS, you can type these two lines. Yum install VART viewer. Then you can type VART viewer. Then you can view the Ubuntu dashboard. You can view the Ubuntu dashboard as well as you can view the CentOS dashboard. So this is what with the help of the Open Nebula, you can install the VM. So I can repeat the same again. So initially you can set the repository. Step number 1 for set a repository. Step number 2 for required files were installed. Step number 3 for create a MariaDB database. Next, you can set a root password for MariaDB database. Then you can create an Open Nebula database inside MySQL and grant all permission and set Open Nebula username as OneAdmin and password as OneAdmin. Then you can install Open Nebula Server, Open Nebula Sunstone, Gate as well as Flow. Now you can configure the file. Initially you can command SQLite and enable MySQL. And for viewing the password, you can type sudo cat var/lib/1/.1 file. The password is very large, so I can edit this file using this command. So I will change the password into OneAdmin. Now they enable firewall, because firewall which block the port number 9869. So for enabling firewall, I can type firewall-cmd, add the port number 9869. And then I can reload my firewall. After that, you can install Node KVM too. So install Open Nebula Node KVM. Then you can start the lib virtualization service. Now you can start Open Nebula. So systemctl start Open Nebula space Open Nebula -sunstone. Then systemctl enable Open Nebula and Open Nebula -sunstone. So now the Open Nebula was started in the port number 9869. So in the browser, you can type your IP address or localhost :9869, which will open a dashboard of Open Nebula. So you can enter the user ID OneAdmin and OneAdmin, then which open a Open Nebula dashboard. Yum install virtualization viewer, which used to view the virtualization output, VNC output. So in addition to that, Open Nebula which also accessed via console using these commands, one user show, one user -h. Then the entire dashboard which viewed in localhost :9869. The username is OneAdmin and password is also OneAdmin. So this is the entire dashboard of Open Nebula. So here I will start from bottom. Here I am start from bottom. Initially cluster, I have used default cluster. Then after that I have add host. So initially host is 0. After that I have add 2 hosts and 1 VNet and 6 data stores. Already 3 data stores is available. I have created 3 data stores. So host, so localhost and localhost.local domain. So 2 hosts were added. Then network, I have added virtual network VNet and I have set the addresses as 172.16.20.230 to 10 IP addresses. Then after creating VNet, you can create a data store which need 3 data store. One which is called as file data store, second one which is called as image data store, the last one which is called as system data store. File data store which holding all those files, image data store which holding all those operating system data store which hold all those system oriented files. After creating this data store, you can upload images. So I'm entering into Google and search for CentOS and Ubuntu image, and I can download that image and upload here. After that, I'm entering into VM template. I have created one VM template for SirOS, another one VM template for Ubuntu. Based on that VM template, you can create n number of services. I can create another one service for SirOS. So VM, you can add, you can create SirOS. I can create another template for SirOS. So you can create n number of services. You can, the entire processing, entire RAM process, entire system process, entire network management, everything which will be displayed in the dashboard. So allocated CPU, allocated memory, and storage used, images used, and 2 images, and number of VM created, number of users, entire thing which will be displayed in an Open Nebula dashboard. So this is a very lightweight database. It's very easy, very much flexible. Entirely the software was free. User can access anywhere in the world. So you can download private cloud and install, Open Nebula, and install in your own machine and create a private cloud setup for your college or for your home or for your organization. Anything you can create in a fraction of a second. It can manage any data. But even a commodity hardware, a normal commodity hardware is enough for managing this Open Nebula tool. So these are the small overview on Open Nebula, introduction to Open Nebula, and how to manage, install Open Nebula, and how to create a simple VM in Open